Fantastic. All right, kindergarten in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Show me your toy coyote. Show me your Muddy Basics. Wow. Look at this crew over here. Fantastic. Amazing. You guys are on it today. All right, let's take a look at our web up here. Our biome is oceans. Last week we talked about a few non-living things that lived in oceans. The first thing we said was water. The second thing we listed was sand. The next thing is salt. And the last thing, Christopher, is rocks. Very good. All 4 of those things live in the ocean, and they are not alive. They are non-living things.
What about volcanoes?
Yeah, volcano. We could add the volcano for sure.
We already said that.
Volcano.
But they're alive. They're not alive.
Because there are underwater volcanoes. Cameron is exactly right. We also talked about traveling in the ocean, getting around in the ocean and how that happens. And we know, for instance, on top of the water, we can use boats. We learned a little bit last week about the use of submarines. And what makes a submarine special, Sam?
It can go underwater.
It can go underwater, can it? And it can stay underwater for a while. We also know that we can all swim in the water in the ocean, but you can't do that for very long. And a lot of people will use scuba diving equipment to be able to go underwater for a while and use oxygen tanks.
Miss Cooper, I think. Mrs. Cooper.
Layla, can I have you sit on your bottom, please, on number 5?
What if you choose like one of the only the air tank and that we also just got it on submarine and jump on it.
Yeah, you'd have to have all the gear. It's just not going to work out for you. Yeah.
You know why you can't swim for a long time?
Why?
Because in the ocean, because a shark will come
Oh,
and eat you.
that's right. There are some dangerous animals, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Hold on a minute, please. Put your hands down, Layla. The next thing we talked about are plants that live in the ocean. And some of the most famous plants we know of are the coral reef, seaweed, and algae. Today we're going to list animals that live in the ocean. We've been talking about different kinds of animals that live in the ocean all week long. So I'm looking for people who are crisscross applesauce, hands on their lap, eyes are watching, ears are listening, and they're not blurting out. And they're going to wait for Mira to choose them. And when Mira chooses you, you're going to give me just one answer because everyone wants a turn. So Mira, look for somebody doing the right thing. Naomi, give me an animal that lives in the ocean. Piranha. Ooh, I'm not sure if I know how to. Oh, that'll do my best. Let's just be like that. Piranha, give me another one, Mira. Demiana. Demiana, I'm sorry. Different kinds of fish. Different kinds of fish live in the ocean. Give me another one. Here, I'll find a friend who's doing the right thing.
Dolphins.
Sam, we can't choose you until you sit up, please.
Dolphins. Dolphins.
Sorry, who did you choose?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Dolphins.
Dolphins. Good. Find another friend who's not blurting out. Blaze.
I saw you raising.
What is it? You don't have one yet?
Jasmine.
Oh, okay. He's thinking then. Go back to him. Find another friend who's doing the right thing. Sophie.
Krill.
Krill? Wow, you guys have really been listening. Krill. Okay, give me another one. That's a certain kind of fish. Cameron.
A whale shark.
Ah, a whale shark. So I'm gonna put sharks to include all sharks, not just the whale shark. What other kinds of animals live in the ocean? Christopher.
Starfish.
Starfish. beautiful starfish. I'm going to write it right over here. Our favorite, the beautiful starfish. All right, give me another one. Whales.
Oh, I have one. I have a whale.
Please don't blurt out. Just wait till it's your turn. Whales. Look, there's a whale right there. A big blue whale.
Beluga.
Beluga whales. I'm going to put whales, all kinds of whales. Mira. A puffer fish. Who's going to leave that under fish? A puffer fish? Different kinds of fish. Find another friend.
Starfish is not. A starfish is.
Octopus.
Shaped like a star.
Octopus. How many legs does the octopus have? 8, because we know that octo means 8. Very good. Find another friend. Just like the octagon. Shh. You got one for us, Layla? Urchins. Urchins. My goodness, you guys have got some great ideas.
My feet are tired.
Urchins. And
My feet are tired.
let's take one last one. Sam.
Never go to sleep.
We got sharks.
There's
I'm going to start writing a few. Let's see if you guys can read them.
Yay. Snails.
Ah, awesome. Snails.
Oysters.
Oysters.
Oh, stones.
How about this one?
Oh, yes, stones. Turtle.
Ooh, turtles. What about this? There's so many we've learned about, it's hard to remember.
What about, I don't want.
What's this one?
Seahorse.
The seahorse. Remember another one, Cameron?
I said a clam.
Oh, clams.
I remember one.
I even forgot clams.
There's a lot of animals. I
A jellyfish. That was another one. Please don't blurt it out. Just a minute, please. I'll be right there. Jellyfish.
I have another one.
And any more?
Me.
Miss B.
Sophie.
We're doing something.
Layla has one.
What?
Sophie.
And Sophie.
Sea snake. Eel.
And an eel.
Eels are sea snakes.
And a snake. That's great. I'm gonna have a stop right there because we've listed so many.
Oh, but I was
We
going
could
to
go
do
on and on
horseshoe.
forever.
I was going to do horseshoe.
Yeah, I was gonna help you with horseshoe. Oh.
Horseshoes are not even an animal. They live in the river. Horseshoe is an alligator.
All right, so now that we've listed all of the animals we could think of that live in the ocean, we've listed plants that we know that are in the ocean, non-living things, and ocean travel. We are going to make our habitat for living things in the ocean. Now, I'm going to give you a blue circle like this.
Is that going to be a turtle?
And this is going to be your ocean habitat. No, this is going to be your ocean habitat. You're going to get the circle, and on one side, you're going to make a habitat, or the ocean habitat for animals, just like I did. Let's look at some of the things I drew in.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, I've got a jellyfish here.
Fishy.
I've got different fish.
Purple fish.
I've got a shark. I've got a dolphin. I've got a turtle and a starfish and an octopus. Another turtle. I've got some coral reefs. Seaweed. Sand.
Seahorse.
Yep, and I've got some snails and things
Seahorse.
down on the bottom. A seahorse. That's right.
Starfish.
And this is going to be your porthole. If you remember, when we studied submarines, on the submarine, many of the people on the submarine could see outside into the ocean habitat by looking through their porthole on the side of the ship. So this is your little porthole, and this is what you're going to see through your porthole. So once you have your habitat drawn, I will put your porthole on your ocean habitat, and you'll be able to look through your porthole to see the ocean habitat. All right. Touch your nose if you understand. Touch your nose if you understand. I can do that. I can really do that. Wonderful. All right. You already have, Layla, I'm going to ask you to sit on your bottom. Please put your hand down for a second. You already have markers, colored pencils, and crayons at your table. So once I give you this blue circle piece of paper, you're going to get started on your ocean habitat. You may include any of the animals and plants that are listed up here, or any other animal or plant or living thing that you can think of in your habitat.
We have markers.
All right. We're not focusing on non-living things because we're thinking about living things that live in the ocean, a habitat for living things. Okay, I did put some sand down on the bottom because sand is in the ocean and it's necessary. So I put it there. You can put it there too, but it's not living. You're right. So focus on putting living things here, and when you're all done with your habitat, I'll help you put together your porthole with your living habitat. Okay? All right.
Are you gonna glue your porthole?
I will. Yeah, I'll glue it together or tape it together for you to take home.
But how do you move? How do you move it when it sticks together?
Well, you won't really move it. It's more like you're looking through a window, and this is what you're seeing. Okay, this is what you're seeing through the window of your submarine, right?
Mrs. Cooper, what about shrimp?
Oh, shrimp. That's another good one. There were so many we could have got on and listed, but we had to stop somewhere. Mira, I'm going to have you start handing out that way. I'll start handing out this way. As soon as you have your habitat or your blue ocean paper, you may go get started. I'll keep that until you're all done. Right. There you go, Nuri. Nice job.
Jasmine just called me thank you, baby girl.
Yeah. First we're going to do the habitat, and
one dry eye. Two. I'm fanning you.
yeah, porthole, yeah. You in need of a few more markers? Okay, I will help you with those. Sure.
Maybe that one. Yeah. Can we have one? Where's Celine? We don't have any Holly.
I know it's the end of the year. We're starting to run out of those markers and things, aren't we? Blaze, what are you putting in your habitat? What are you making? I already see that you've made is it an octopus or a jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
Great. What are you making? Urchins. Fantastic. What do you got on yours?
I'm going to put some octopus, dolphins, jellyfish, seahorse, a lot of things like seaweed.
Amazing. Yeah.
Could we put a rock on there and put a starfish on the rock?
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. What are you making? Birthday girl?
There's lots of orange. I'm making a...
Is that a jellyfish or an octopus?
jellyfish.
Fantastic.
And whale shark.
Awesome. What about you, Noreen? What are you making?
I'm making dolphin.
Oh, beautiful.
To make all of them.
I think the dolphins may